looping because every day it was something more stupid.
Yeah.
And, you know, for you,
Yeah.
every day it was something more ridiculous. And it got to the point because it was sounding so ridiculous, they started getting people or a person who I was formerly friends with to testify against me. Oh God, a 10-year friendship. What happened? Oh, there's trouble. No, there wasn't that, because that friendship was the shortest friendship I've ever had. All my friends who I call friends are like family, and I've known them for over 20 years. This person was the shortest time frame. And even with that, I knew her for 10 years, but we had only spent a significant amount of time together for 2.
How did they even get her involved?
Because my child is with her friend. She recommended her friend who wanted to help me in the process. But meanwhile, this woman just wanted my baby. She told DCF she wanted to adopt my child 2 weeks after my daughter was placed with her.
And when did you find that out?
I found this out the following year. So the whole time she was plotting against me, she was trying to befriend me, trying to figure out what my daughter liked, what she did, what were her comfort items. And now she taught my daughter to call her mom, even while my rights were still intact. She kept pushing the state to terminate my visitation because I was being so negative.
And this is supposed to be a friend of yours, friend. So it's almost like it's like something from how you describing it was going on with them.
Yeah.
And with your daughter in the state, like her knowing that 2 weeks after it happened, she requested.
The friend used to work for DCF in Alabama, so she knows how it goes.
Okay.
Her friend.
Okay.
My former friend just believed that she believed this woman. So the thing is, I'm not good at playing a victim. I'm not.
Okay.
Never been.
Okay.
So I can't cry on a dime. I can't be the damsel in distress.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm single.
Okay.
But I can't be that. And she plays the victim very well. Okay. So she can manipulate people around her because she can cry. She's hysterical. She's theatric.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there like, what in God's name is happening? The circus is real, you know? And so, but my former friend doesn't know all of this stuff because this woman isn't going to tell her that she wanted to adopt my child 2 weeks after placement, you know?
No, she's not.
Everything.
She playing her. She basically
most definitely.
Okay.
You know, and so my former friend ended up testifying against me, and that testimony carried great weight with the court. So now people have to be wary of who they bring around their kids and in their space, because again, all what they say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Yeah. Straight up. No, that's real.
A person can spend 10 years in my space and literally think that my child deserves to be raised by anybody other than me. That's insane. It makes you feel like, what did she really feel about me all these years?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, you know, and it's something that we talk about amongst ourselves just real quick. Like, you know, people will be around you. You have to look at life through a certain lens, like principally, because people will be around you for years, and you don't know them. You don't even know who they are. No, you don't even know what they really be on.
And even to this day, this woman still is upset. What are you so mad about? My baby was ripped from me. What does anybody on this earth, as far as my case is concerned, have anything to be mad about? My child was ripped from me. What is everybody else so up in arms about? My baby was ripped from me.
Yeah.
Why are so many people invested in my life to that aspect to where you feel like you have to testify about anything? Like, what do you think? You in a pulpit at church or something? We didn't ask for your testimony.
You know? I mean, for real though. For real.
We didn't send for you. You want to be helpful, and at the same time, you basically, again, and that's what DCF does though. Again, they don't just divide relationships, husband and wives or girlfriend and boyfriend. They divide friendships. Because at the end of the day, women are fickle and petty. Let's just be real. Look, I'm a woman. I'm not going to hold you up. When feel like we're wronged, like, well, not everybody, because I don't have that type of betrayal in my heart, but a lot of women, they take it personal. Because this whole thing, her whole vendetta against me is personal. I don't know what I did to her. And frankly, I don't care. You're a grown woman. Move on. You know what I'm saying? Just move on.
Straight up. Yeah.
Like, I don't, whatever closure whatever closure you think you need from me, you better let it go. You know, like, realistically, I have more important things to worry about. And that important thing is Teigan Budlove.
Now, something I want to touch on, you said a little earlier to get some clarity on.
Yeah.
You said expedited termination of your rights.
Oh, yeah.
Like, now for like somebody that's just a regular person out in society, they're hearing about this, they have no knowledge on what that is. Like,
Right.
now since you experienced with these terms and these doings, what exactly does that mean? What does that entail when that happens, when they move like that? In your case, what happened?
Okay, so typically a termination happens when parents aren't compliant with a case plan or they can't find a parent or whatever like that. So they terminate the rights. And what terminated their rights means, they sever all legal rights you have to your child.
Oh, Lord.
So at this point, my daughter only has biological parents, not legal parents. And when they expedite it, that means it happens quickly to where you don't get the same time frame to complete things, or they don't offer you anything. They don't offer you a case plan if it's expedited. Because they don't have to, because that's Florida statute.
Okay.
So they move quickly and build this case to railroad you, because they try to railroad you before you can get counsel that can effectively do anything.
Yeah, I see. Before you get a chance to get your feet under you.
It's a blind side. They're blindsiding you.
So that tells me that they're motivated to get, in this particular case, your daughter, or to get children. When we talk about DCF, removing children, when you see fit or you have some type of grounds, legal grounds, to take away your, not even legal, your natural, in real life, not the state, your natural right in the position, and we talking about as a mother to a child, just for they can do what they do with the child, you know what I'm saying? So give thanks for clarifying that, because when you said it, I was like, I didn't know exactly what you were talking about. So they have grounds to do it, how they basically set up their laws and bylaws and how they work with the state.
That I've never seen.
That you asked for and that you've never seen. Okay, so leading into your attorney again, because you said he didn't do nothing. So what was the situation with that? Because obviously people get attorneys to represent them legally, to try to say, okay, this is what I need done, and he's, in your case, not doing nothing. What happened?
So let me tell you what he said to me. As I'm going through, first he told me that if I did most of the work, then it would cut down my cost of paying him, because he wouldn't have to go through all the stuff. So naturally, working a full-time job, I did that. I made binders. I did everything. I kept all the notes. I did everything. I'm very organized. I'm very detail-oriented. Okay. That was fine with me. Right. But at working a full-time job, on top of having to go to visitation, which was an hour and 40-plus minutes away from me, I was doing all of this. So then afterwards, when, the state continued to just make these allegations and people kept making allegations, I'm like, where's the evidence? Where is the evidence? I don't care about people's hurt feelings. Where's the evidence? Yeah. He says, well, I usually win these cases in appeal. Why can't you win it now? Yeah. He said that to me. He usually wins these cases in appeal. And then he hoped that I would retain him as my appellate attorney after he lost my case. And I sent this man email after email, like, so what medical experts are we going to get? Mind you, I'm paying him. I said, what medical experts are we going to get? Have you talked to medical experts? This man's wife is like a pediatric nurse. Where's the expert, sir? Not one at my trial.
And then like you said earlier about the lawyers, the attorneys, you mentioned a particular creed, or basically their order in relation to the client and the court, prioritizing the court.
It's the Florida bar.
It's the Florida bar. Okay. Prioritizing the court above the client.
Yes. They have an obligation and duty to the court and then their client.
So from that alone, it makes sense how somebody like that they got money and they're like, okay, hire me again. You know what I'm saying? Because, like we say, they're in the business of making money. Yeah. Obviously, if he's not doing anything, he doesn't care in particular. And not just him, but like other ones.
He knew I didn't do anything. How do you lose a case of a person who never even committed a crime?
He know you didn't do anything.
He knows that I didn't do anything.